Hello everybody. In this lesson we are going to talk about a simple web page. This is part of HTML Essentials course. As you remember, as an objective of the course, we have explained that we are going, at the end of the course, you would be able to create a simple web page in HTML. HTML, what does it mean? HTML is the abbreviation of Hypertext Markup Language. As you could see, it is a hypertext, so it is some kind of a text with hypers, with links. It is a markup language, so we mark different sections of the code of the file, and it is a language. Web servers in the internet, World Wide Web, they serve a file for the clients. So we as the clients, we go to a website and the web server of that site presenting a file for us. This file contains text, and that text would be in HTML language, Hypertext Markup Language. And this code contains tags, attributes, and so on. So the browser, when it receives this file, understand how to structure, how to build the page that would show it to us. And there would be text, there would be video, image, and therefore it is better if we say web content, not just web page, which would refer to texts, but it is a content, image, video, animation. HTML file is a file, so we could start building the file, and that file is a text file. You just write text in that file. So we are going to use Notepad, for example, in Windows, or TextEdit in Mac and Mac machines to write our code, the HTML code. So let's start. I am now on Windows. I am using Notepad. I open a Notepad and I start writing in the Notepad. For example, I would like to write hello world. We have written our content there, but it is a text right now. It is not HTML. So we should include in the first line that what type of document is this file. So we are going to write this at the first line. Dot type HTML, and as you could see, we could start it with a less than sign and end it with greater than sign. So whatever is between these two signs, it means that it is a tag, that it's going to introduce something for the browser. The next thing that we have to add to the file is HTML tag. So we should tell the browser this part is our HTML code. Let's do it. At the beginning of the file, I am going to add HTML. And at the end of the file, I am going to close that tag with less than, then a slash, then HTML with a greater than sign. Now that we have put HTML tag there, we should tell the browser that where is the body of the file, because HTML file could contain different things which we will see later, but the body, which contains the body of the page, should be defined. So let's do it with the tag body. So the content that I have written for the file was the body, so I put body at beginning of my content, and I close it at the end of my content. Now it is an HTML file. I am going to save it as a plain text file. Please make sure that you are saving as a plain text, because sometimes in your setting, for example in text edit program in Mac, you should specify that you are going to save as a text file, and in Notepad it saves as a text file. So let's save it. When I want to save the file, I would name it with HTML extension. So I name it my first file .html. Now that we have saved the file, we could view the file. How does it look like when it comes to our browser? But remember, in the real world, this file would be served by a web server in the internet, and it comes to the browser of your machine, and then it will be shown for you. So how will it be shown? Let's click it. This is my file. I am going to double click on that. As you could see, the file is now displayed by a browser, and you see hello world. This would be an HTML file. So everything that we have written in the file would be in one line. We will see in the next lesson how could we do formatting for our file. Now you should go to the site and reflect on whatever you learned. The due date, the deadline would be 9 Friday, and then take the quiz, which would be due on Saturday. In the next topic, we will see what would be essential HTML tags that every web page must have. Thank you for your attention. Now go to LMS and do the activities. Thank you very much for your time.